Get this news today. Who called you and how exciting was this moment? I think it's a moment you've thought about, but maybe only dreamed about as a kid.
Yeah, no, it was in the works, I think last night, and it was when I got my first wind of it. And then today kind of, got official, and now we're here. And so just excited to be in Columbus and be a part of the Blue Jackets.
This is something I know you've talked about it, joked about it, maybe thought about it. Does it still feel surreal, or is it sinking in that you're going to play for your hometown team?
I'm really just excited about, the opportunity. It's just makes it that much sweeter too that it's in Columbus, and, I'm super happy to be here. And obviously I grew up, living here, watching the team play, and, it's definitely just an extra, cherry on top.
You mentioned the opportunity. As far as I know, that was the frustration for you in Winnipeg. What have they told you about the opportunity that awaits you here in your conversations with Jarmo and John Tortorella?
I think they're just excited to, get a player who can play, the full length of the ice, and will, hopefully fill in at a good center role. And, with Patty coming in as well, really round out the offensive group, and, try to strive to make us a good team and a cup contending team.
Next, we'll go to Sarah Orlesky. Go ahead, Sarah.
Hey, Jack, just to follow up on Aaron's question there, or his comment, what was your biggest, frustration in the end with Winnipeg? And was it that you felt that the opportunity wasn't there that you were looking for? I
don't think there was ever a frustration really with the Jets and with Winnipeg. I've got nothing but good things to say with them. I talked to my peers around the league, and, when you're on a team that good, there's sacrifices that you need to make. And when you're winning that many games, you're usually really willing. And that's the way I felt. I'll never be able to, my first, whatever, I think it was the first 3 years in the league, to be able to go to the playoffs and, go as far as we did. So, I have nothing bad to say. I don't think that there was ever not an opportunity. There's, so many good players on that team, and, I hope nothing for the best.
Next, we'll go to Brian Hedger at the Columbus Dispatch. Go ahead, Hedge.
Hey, Jack. Welcome to the Blue Jackets. Thanks for doing this. I know that you skate around here like in the off seasons regularly anyway, and a lot of those skates will sometimes be with Blue Jackets players. Had you ever thought about this possibility, actually happening before?
Yeah, well, of course. It's always a possibility when, you get traded, that it's to a team like your hometown team. So, we always kind of do joke around about it, but, the community and the guys on the team, I'm really familiar with already, and it's just going to make things that easier to transition.
Yeah, I understand you wore 96 with the Ohio AAA Blue Jackets. Was that part of the picking 96 there for you, or is it some other reason?
No, that was the reason. Not too superstitious with my numbers, but I did it. I wore 96 growing up, and we'll keep on that trend when I'm in Columbus.
A lot of goals in 96.
And let's hope.
Next, we'll go to Ken Wiebe at Sportsnet. Go ahead, Ken.
Thanks, Todd. Thanks, Jack. What's the next step in your development look like, Jack?
I think really just getting a role that, I'm going to be able to, really strive in and really help the team. As you develop, as you get better, you want to make the people around you better. You want to make your team better. You want to, do everything to get to that ultimate goal. And I want to be a big part of it on this team.
And what were the last couple of weeks like for you as you had to wait out this waiting game?
I kept I just had trust in the people that I had surrounding me. And, my job never changed. My workout regimen, my skating regimen was always, up to date and critical. And I knew how important it would be just, in case there was a time like this. And, I might be playing soon. So it's just about staying ready, and that's what I did.
Next, we'll go to Brian Munns. Go ahead, Munzie.
Jack, some of your memories here in Winnipeg from your time as a Jet, even playing with the Moose. What stands out for you that will be the fondest?
I mean, there's so many, but I think if I ever go back and really need to tap into something, hockey-wise, I would say it's the cup run that we had. You look back at that team, and I think that's a pretty ideal team in terms of what you want as a culture and what you want as a winning team. And even though we fell short, that's that team I'll cherish for a while and or forever, and really be able to take things from them and learn and apply it to whatever team I'm on.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Next, go back to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, 40.
Hey, Jack, I'm fairly familiar with Ed Ginger practices, but how ready do you feel like you are to step in and play? Is it just a matter of getting through the 48-hour COVID and you're good to go? Or
yeah, like I said, I mean, I haven't taken a step back, through my summer training and through really figuring out a good and efficient way to train to be ready, because I knew I was going to play eventually. So, I've been prepared, and I've been taking all the right precautions to step in whenever and as early as I possibly can.
Next, we'll go to Carter Brooks. Go ahead, Carter.
Hey, Jack, congratulations on the new contract and the new change of scenery. Just want to ask you quickly what it's like to go through this RFA situation, not knowing what's going to happen contract-wise, kind of hoping for something, and then obviously a bit of a holdout. Just maybe some of the timeline on your part and how it came to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's super frustrating, but that's just the business side of the game and the business side of the sport that we play. So, it is what it is. And like I said, you surround yourself with good people and a good team, and you know what you guys will need to do. And as the player, it's really important, just so I don't have to take a lot of that burden. But yeah, it's just been pretty smooth process for me. Like I said, I try to focus on more of the hockey aspect side and let the business side handle itself with the people that I surround myself with. So.
Next, we'll go to Jeff Swoboda. Go ahead, Jeff.
Thanks, Todd. Congratulations, Jack, on the deal. And just you just talked about the AAA program and Eddie Ginger, and I think you've been spending some time around those kids here recently. And just 10 years ago, you were one of those kids. And just how cool is it to have this kind of come full circle now? And you're kind of a proof is in the pudding that those kids can really achieve their dreams. How cool is it to be part of that?
Yeah, well, it definitely didn't start just a couple weeks ago. I've known Ginger's kid for forever, and I watch all these guys, and I really keep up with them, and I enjoy going out there and competing with them, and as much as young as they are, they're all really good players and really good kids, and I want the best for them, and I want the best for youth hockey in Columbus. And I was telling Ed, it was great that you guys let me out there to come. And I think they enjoyed it as much as I did.
Next, we'll go back to Sean Reynolds. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, Jack, congratulations on the new contract. You were talking earlier about talking with your peers. I've talked to your peers and close friends of yours within the game, and consistently they've always said to me, when Rosie gets that opportunity, he's really going to take off. How motivated are you to kind of prove those guys right and show that there's a real place for you at the top level of this game?
Yeah, super motivated. That's what I've wanted. It's what I've always wanted, and I'm going to take on a role here that hopefully, a role that I've been waiting for too. So, I'm going to make the most of it, and I want to do it for not only myself but for our team and the city. And like I said, it's really important, and I've done it before, and I'm not gonna shy away from anything.
Next, we'll go back there in Port's line. Go ahead, Porty.
Hey, Jack, who's the first person you called when this became official? Or were there, I'm sure guessing there were people's names and faces ripping through your mind that you were excited to let them know? Who was the first?
Yeah, I mean, my mom, of course. She wanted to know about it first, and I think I could give her that courtesy. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've gotten a lot of text messages from kids I've went to high school with, kids I grew up with, and just friends in the community that's been really supportive of me wherever I've been, and I think they're really happy as well, and it kind of stinks that there aren't any fans in the stands, but I think this will hopefully get some people on their toes and watching the games.
Winey was joking earlier that if you listen to Jack Roslovic, Columbus is the greatest city in the world. You're quite the ambassador for the city. How have you taken, I don't know if you've caught wind of this, but with some of the stuff that's transpired in Columbus with Panarin, with Bobrovsky, we could go on here, but with Dubois, there's a perception of Columbus that for some it's not a destination. How can you push back on that? What are your thoughts on that? What would you tell somebody who thinks that?
Well, I mean, of course, I'm going to be a little bit biased, but I grew up here. I have spent pretty much my whole life here, so I'd have nothing bad to say about the city, and I think I tell everyone it's definitely underrated. The city has developed so much from when I first was born and what I first remember from it. I mean, I've had season tickets since the day they started in 2000, and I've watched the team grow and I've watched the city grow. And, I think that it's not even close to its potential. And, like I said, I'm just super excited to be a part of it. And anybody who wants to tell me differently, I'll be more than happy to try to persuade them the other way.
Next, we'll go to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Hedge.
Hey, Jack. I got a couple quick ones for you. Just heard that you got last week, I believe you got to design and run your own practice for the AAA Blue Jackets. What was that like? Did that give you a little, taste of what it might be like to be a coach?
No, I don't want to be a coach anytime soon. I didn't do anything bad, but I think they can. There's better coaches than me.
Yeah.
But no, the kids are, like I said, the kids are awesome, and when we had guys out there with us, I remember even Cam was super super supportive of me, and he would always call me whenever I needed anything, or I'd call him whenever I needed anything when I was young, and that's the way I want to be to these kids, and it's special when you get guys who do that and who reach out and genuinely care. It's I know how important it is, and I know how far it goes in these kids' books.
Yeah, and kind of led right into what I was going to ask, but Cole Sherwood, a friend of yours, obviously made history last year about being the first Blue Jacket who was raised here, to play an NHL game here. How important is it to just for the growing hockey community that you have here in Columbus to see people not only make the NHL but to be able to play for the hometown team?
Yeah, I mean that's what a lot of these kids are going to dream about, and to be able to do it is one thing. So it's awesome. Like I said, I've got I'm Columbus faithful, and I love the fact that Cole is paving the way and Carson's paving the way, and all the guys that are here that we skate with on a daily basis in the summer and see, and just the relationships that we've formed, and we couldn't have done it without this city, without the program, and without a lot of things that all grassrooted here. So I really do hope that these kids genuinely love the game as much as we do, and I really think they do, and it's great to see, and like I said, I just love to be a part of it, and love to be there and just be a figure for them.
All right, we have two more for Jack. First, we'll go to Sean Reynolds. Go ahead, Sean.
Jack, you mentioned those season tickets. The last I checked, your dad, I think, still had them. Does he still have them? And if so, they're right behind the visitors bench. So is he going to be booing them a little extra loud coming out the tunnel?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll have to get them switched somewhere else. But that was definitely my favorite spot when I was there. It got to see all the action. So, it was just I don't know what he's going to do with them. He's got a little bit of time to decide. There's no fans in the stands right now, so we won't be getting too close anytime soon.
All right, last one. We'll go back to Aaron Portsline. Go ahead, Porty.
That's a bad one on me, Chirac. I meant to put my hand down. Sorry.
All right. Well, with that, thanks everybody. Jack, thanks a lot for spending some time with us today. Look forward to seeing you soon. Everybody else, thanks very much.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.